Yo! Hello?
Man, just grab the property, man.
Oh, we're getting out of here right now. I'm sorry.
I'm the owner.
Okay, hey, we're getting out of here. We were just taking some pictures, bro.
Oh, man, you can't do that.
I'm sorry. We just saw a window.
Yo, Dre.
Hey, I'm sorry. Please.
Dre, what the fuck?
Bro, please.
Man, chill the fuck out.
Please, bro, please.
Chill out.
We'll leave right here. I'm so sorry, bro.
Abandoned places hold echoes of the past, but sometimes those echoes aren't the only things lurking in the shadows. Tonight, we'll delve into an ominous high-rise with decaying ace, where an urban exploration quickly turned into a chilling encounter you'd rather never experience. But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching aren't subscribed yet, and your support is what keeps us bringing you more of this disturbing content. Decaying Ace is known for exploring forgotten urban ruins, and alongside fellow explorers like Tommy and Jay, set out to investigate another abandoned high-rise, one that would quickly prove they weren't alone. Part of Ohio's notorious Dirty Dozen, the tower was built in the late 1990s as affordable housing, but fell into rapid decline, plagued by leaks, electrical failures, and low occupancy, before being condemned in 2015 and left to scrappers.
This 13-story high-rise is part of a list known as the Dirty Dozen. It's a list in Ohio of the top 12 building owners that owe the most in unpaid taxes. The building consists of 254 units and was originally constructed for affordable housing. But from the very start of its construction in the late 1990s, it was severely neglected. By 2011, only half of the units in the building were filled. People reported severe water leaks and electrical problems. By 2015, the building was declared a safety hazard.
After failing to access 2 other locations, the team returned to a familiar high-rise to capture drone footage. But inside the parking garage, they noticed something unusual. Several abandoned cars, some bearing clear signs of fire damage, a rare sight in a place already picked clean.
Alright,
I think we can
so
shade for the most cloudy.
we tried to go to 2 other buildings today and failed on both of them. And now we're at Old Trusty. This is a building that we've known of for a while, and we have Jay, so we figured we might as well come and get some good drone footage.
Yeah, it's got a lot of size to it. I mean, it's not really like width-wise, there's not a lot, but height-wise, it'll look nice.
Check this out, guys. There's still cars left in this parking garage. There's another one right there. This is definitely a first.
Actually, the cloudy filter with that light is pretty
Looks
good.
kind of sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all burned out. Looks like there was a couple cars over here too that also got burned out.
Venturing deeper, they discovered the building's boiler room, an integral part of its defunct infrastructure. Inside the decaying structure, the atmosphere felt eerily familiar. One explorer likened it to stepping into a video game. The silence was broken only by disturbing discoveries, including a shopping cart seemingly thrown into the void. As they moved deeper through the empty halls, the building's unsettling presence grew stronger, suggesting darker stories still buried within its walls.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
They also came across a large, broken satellite dish, likely having fallen from the rooftop, and noted that throwing items from the top seemed to be a popular pastime, judging by the debris scattered around the building's perimeter.
Guys, check this out. This is a broken down satellite dish. Probably from the top of the building. It probably fell or something. That too. Looks like a lot of this stuff was thrown.
I am willing to bet that like a favorite pastime of people around here is just to get to the top of that SOB and throw stuff down.
Oh yeah, look at all the stuff out front and out back.
Oh yeah.
Once inside, the team was surprised to find furniture still in place, untouched by scrappers. Signs of a major fire were also evident, charred hardwood floors and missing doors adding another layer of mystery to the building's decline. As they climbed higher through the stairwells, the solid concrete structure felt reassuring compared to other unstable ruins they'd explored, offering a rare sense of security.
We'll check it out.
You're telling me there's still furniture left in here that someone hasn't thrown out? Oh man, the hardwood floors too.
Man, I'd say there's a door doing.
There was definitely a fire started in here.
They stumbled upon a storage room filled with relics of the past, including an ancient floppy disk, which one explorer humorously called an ancient text. Most unsettling, however, were piles of old tenant records bearing names and apartment numbers, offering a ghostly glimpse into the lives of those who once called this place home.
This looks like a storage room. Oh my gosh. It's a floppy disk. That thing's ancient, dude.
Ancient text spoke of such artifacts that you could tomahawk this thing.
A lot of paper. Look at all that paper.
That was me.
Here's another one. AME March 25th, 2001. Parkland Apartments.
That's plastic.
Park Lane Apartments.
No way. These are the tenants that lived here.
Yeah.
I'll bet you a lot of this stuff. So Royce Robinson, McKinney. Oh, some McKinley.
Their exploration led them into the main lobby, a space that once would have been busy with residents. Nearby, they discovered an older, more personal elevator, far older than the building itself, sealed behind a stubborn manual door, frozen in time. The plastic stone-like wall covering hinted at a once grand entrance designed for residents arriving with their belongings.
I'm ready to go up.
Hey, there's an old ass elevator in here if you guys want to check it out. This was like, considering there's elevators there, this must have been like a personal elevator because it's a lot older too. It's one of those ones where you have to open the door. But, see, there's a handle here, but I can't open it. Maybe you can, Jay.
Watch that glass on there.
No way. No. She's stuck good.
Alright.
Let's head up.
From there, they began the exhausting climb toward the roof, a seemingly endless ascent that triggered a dizzying sense of vertigo as they peered down the vast stairwell below.
Holy shit. Look at this, boys.
Do you mind flying the draw down this building?
Dude, talk about vertigo. Oh my.
It's like it's 15 years.
Maybe I'm just a little superstitious, but this is the 13th floor.
We're trapped on here forever. We'll try to go down the stairs. We'll just appear this one over and over again.
Just saying,
Get the reference.
be careful. 13, since it's such a bad number, a lot of hotels and apartments like this will not have a 13th floor. And a lot of apartments...
Just for superstition?
Yeah, in a lot of apartments, it'll go 12, 14.
Really?
Believing they'd reached the 13th floor, one explorer mentioned the superstition tied to the number, heightening the tension. Then, while leaning over the stairwell, he spotted someone below, staring straight up at them. The brief eye contact confirmed they weren't alone, and with no way to judge the stranger's intentions, the team quickly fled, racing down the stairs in a descent that felt far longer than the climb.
So explain what just happened.
So I peeked my head over the stairs because I wanted to get a cool shot because there's like a million floors. And when I looked over, there was a person all the way at the bottom looking back up at me.
So there's someone else in here.
Yes, and it freaked me out.
So go back. We are currently making a quick exit because there are other people in here and we don't know what they want, so...
Okay, let's go. Oh God, I'm out of breath. See anyone? No. It took us 2.5 minutes to walk down those stairs.
The presence of others made it clear their exploration was no longer welcome. Urban exploration may be driven by the thrill of forgotten places, but the human element introduces a far more unpredictable danger. Thanks to quick decision-making, the team escaped safely, leaving behind unanswered questions about who still lingers within the high-rise's empty halls. Exploring abandoned buildings can reveal forgotten histories, but what happens when those explorations turn into a terrifying confrontation with the living, where survival becomes your only goal? We'll delve into the harrowing experiences of a creator who faced grave danger in an abandoned school, not once, but multiple times. The creator of TP Urbex is known for exploring abandoned places, but one forgotten school pushed him further than ever before. Discovered in 2023, the decaying building seemed like a routine exploration. Dusty classrooms, forgotten lockers, and a locker room still filled with old football gear, frozen in time. But without warning, the silence was shattered by an unexpected confrontation that would change everything.
Man, this private property, man.
Oh, we're getting out of here right now. I'm sorry.
I'm the owner.
Okay, hey, we're getting out of here. We were just taking some pictures, bro.
Oh, man, you can't do that.
I'm sorry. We just saw a window.
Yo, Dre.
Hey, I'm sorry. Please.
Dre, what the fuck?
Bro, please.
Chill the fuck out.
Please, bro, please.
Chill out.
We'll leave right here. I'm so sorry, bro.
A furious man claiming to be the owner suddenly confronted them, hurling threats and forcing a quick escape, an encounter that showed just how dangerous these explorations can become.
Yo, they're staring at us, bro. Let's go. I don't care. I'm scared. Bro, I'm actually so shook right now.
We almost got our ass whooped in there, bro.
Bro, he was holding a fucking metal rod. Dude, I thought he was gonna kill me, bro. I was begging for my life, dog.
After closing, the building fell into severe decline, plagued by vandalism, fires, and violence, mirroring Gary's broader struggles. Though new owners plan to restore it, a caretaker now lives inside, watching over the property at all times.
The building's story has taken a much darker turn. Although classrooms are still jam-packed with books and desks, it has become a magnet for vandalism, shootings, and fires. A symbol of decay that mirrors the economic struggles that have plagued Gary and led to the closure of nearly 20 other schools. Today, new owners have taken over with plans to breathe new life into the property. There's even a caretaker who now lives inside the school, watching over it 24/7. But as you saw, we have attempted to explore this place before and nearly lost our lives while doing it. But today we are back, so join us for one final walkthrough of Dunbar Pulaski.
On their third visit, they entered the gym and were stunned to find the power still on. The buzz of old lights echoed through the space, a surreal contrast to the decay, with graffiti-covered walls, a looming scoreboard, and the team name still visible, reminders of the building's former grandeur.
Okay guys, so the first room that I'm coming into on the third visit from this abandoned school, and this is the gym. And honestly, I am so shocked right now that there's power in here. All the videos I've seen online and pictures, there's been no power in here for the 5 years I've seen this school. And when I stop talking, you can just hear the old buzzing. It is just so nostalgic to hear that, and it's honestly just so crazy to see this gym covered in graffiti, but still the power is working.
Moving from the gym, they explored the kitchen and cafeteria, where surprisingly, power was also still active. Old machines and vintage designs hinted at its past, now overshadowed by graffiti and decay.
You can actually see the room still has power again. All the graffiti. I don't think the rest of the building still has power, but to see these two rooms with power on is crazy. Look at the old design. It goes around. You can just see that light is barely hanging on. These are like the old lunch tables right here in the corner. You can actually see the windows are like covered. I think that's graffiti from the outside, making like the room have an orange tint. But again, you can just see super old-fashioned designs. This room used to be filled with people laughing, and now it's just empty. Coming right behind the cafeteria there, it looks like this is like a home ed type of class, where they would have a bunch of stoves, I think, in the middle, or tables, and they would teach the students how to cook. It's kind of crazy that they just left all of these chairs and desks all around.
In another classroom, untouched books and old signs were found, including one with the name of the last student to rent a book. Some classrooms were in terrible condition, with more books left to rot away amidst peeling paint and crumbling walls.
It looked empty at first, but what caught my eye was in these cabinets right here. It actually still has the name of the last person who rented the book in this classroom. Darius Scott. So cool to see that, and they just left all of these books right here. Another one actually, right up on top. And then in the corner, they still have some signs hanging up actually. Supplies, early finishers, and then a participation prompt right here. Still hanging after all these years.
Despite the widespread destruction, some original paperwork still clung to classroom doors, offering a glimpse into the school's past.
An old schedule still on the door of this classroom right here. Wow, that is so cool.
One particular classroom stood out, its entire back filled with untouched books, many still in pristine condition, a stark contrast to the decaying environment around them. Similarly, a neighboring room held old desks scattered about, some still set up as if students were merely on a break, with shelves still fully stocked with books.
But look at this classroom, guys. It is in terrible condition. Oh, you see that though? The whole back is filled with books. I gotta squeeze in here. Look at all these untouched books back here, guys. It's completely stocked still. Oh my gosh. And they're like not in bad condition. I mean, obviously the ones up here, pretty bad condition.
Across the hall, the library was in disarray. Books scattered across the floor, water dripping steadily, an old privacy desk still standing among abandoned shelves. In the auditorium below, the stage curtain still hung in place, but a dark stain on the stage immediately drew attention, echoing viral claims of a bloodstain once found there, and adding a chilling edge to the moment.
It said this is the library right here. We'll see if they left any books in here. It's kind of torn up, I'm not gonna lie. You can hear there's water dripping, but as I look closer, still have all of the books thrown around. This is crazy. These are the old desks that they had set up in here. Privacy ones so people couldn't see what you were doing. But yeah, they just left all the books.
Near the gym, the team noticed a newly bricked off section. The property manager explained it was built to protect the caretaker who lived inside, turning the gym, still with working power, into a sealed and secure area.
I've heard stories about this school that the gym has always been sealed off for like the last year or two. You won't be able to see over it, but this is the other side of the gym that was actually bricked off. It was because the guy that's showing us around this building right now, the guy that's like a property manager here, he actually started staying over there a few months ago, and the owners put this brick wall right here that we see now to prevent people from coming over there and kind of messing with him. He said that people were coming in there like every single night. But since we got a little bit of the inside access here, he showed us the other way that's normally locked up for the gym. So that was super cool of him to show us and to show you guys how it's looking right now with all the power and stuff.
Boxes of brand new plastic wrapped books revealed the school hadn't simply been abandoned, but left behind with its resources intact. A quietly heartbreaking discovery.
There's literally boxes and boxes of brand new books in this classroom. Literally just full of books. Wow, they could have donated all of these. This is sad, honestly. I'm like speechless. And some of these are literally still in the plastic, even in the room right next door. Boxes and boxes of books, and just some of them are even spread around here. American government.
Returning to the locker room, they found shelves and floors still littered with old football gear, helmets.
This is the locker room we made it to when we first came here, and we heard yelling, and we got caught by the owners and our lives threatened. I finally get to show you guys this. Look at this. All these shelves are still set up with all of the old football equipment.
In another classroom, writing still covered the chalkboard from the school's final days, while graffiti marked a television and moss spread across the floor where leaking water had caused books to decay, turning the room into a collapsing time capsule.
On the chalkboard, it still has the writing from their last day open about language arts right there. The TV was even left in the corner of the room. It just has some graffiti on it. That's so cool. There's even some more writing. I don't know if that's original. It says YouTube. Look at this. The floor is turned to moss in this classroom. But you can actually see all of these books just left rotting away. Not even just left rotting away, but they actually are rotting away. They're all like folded up. I wonder if there was some type of leak from up there.
Though the team completed their documentation this time, the memory of the past confrontation lingered. The identity and intentions of the man claiming ownership remain unknown, a reminder that the real danger in abandoned places often comes from the living. Thanks to their instincts, TP Urbex and his team walked away safely, but these abandoned schools clearly hold more than forgotten memories. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and let us know your thoughts about these encounters in the comments below.